Hi there and welcome back to another video. This time we're doing the Scottish Premier League and where to start best than Ibrox, home of Glasgow Rangers, my team, the most successful football team in the world, and a totally iconic stadium too. It's just a pity you don't really see that in this video. Oh well, look at that, the beautiful main stand isn't even shown. Bit gutted about that, but still it's nice to see Glasgow in the background. Do miss it a little bit. Okay, afterwards, where do you go next? Of course you go to Parkhead, home of Celtic. They're not quite as successful as Rangers team, but we've got to have a look, haven't they, because they are in the league. I've nothing good to say about them though, I'm afraid, so don't expect anything. But there it is. Their stadium actually is shown off a little bit better because you can see the sort of scaffold they've got on top of their trash can. Only kidding. Okay, let's go up north to Aberdeen, and on the coast we see Todd Stadium, home of Aberdeen. They are moving soon apparently, I think they're building a new stadium, but this one's right in the coast, which is really nice actually. It's nice to have a stadium by the coast, isn't it? Quite a lot of the stadiums you'll see in this video are actually by the coast. I've never been to Pittodrie, so I can't say how accurate this is, but I'm sure someone will let you know. Let's have a quick buzz by. Most of them all look like hotels, to be fair, with a big park in the middle, but there we go. Oh, I've seen it on TV. Next up we're going to Hibernate in Edinburgh, the city which is very beautiful but not quite as beautiful as Glasgow as far as I'm concerned. But still, it is a nice place. And Hibs Stadium is right on top of the hill, as you can see, so it's quite a scenic stadium. And it does kind of look like what I've seen on TV. Again, I've never been to it, but it's kind of got the right shape. And I do like the sort of surroundings of the stadium. I think it looks really nice. So, but you'll see ones that look even better. Okay, back down to Glasgow. First up is Motherwell. This is just outside Glasgow. Fir Park is the name of the stadium. It's not a bad stadium actually, I've been to that one and I quite like it. It's quite a nice wee compact stadium and it does have a good atmosphere, so I do have a little soft spot for Motherwell Stadium. It's not a bad one at all. And then across the road from that really, well I say across the road, it's more across the motorway, is Hamilton, one of the plastic pitches of the SPL. I really don't like plastic pitches, but this is one of the better ones actually. You can't really see Motherwell Stadium from here, but it is. They are quite close. Not mega close, but they're quite close. But very nice views, as you can see. There's lots and lots of greenery in the surroundings, which is always nice. Okay, so next up we're going back into Glasgow, and right near Glasgow Airport for St Mirren's ground. This is actually a nice little compact stadium too. It's literally right across from the airport. As you can see, the airport is just down there. And now we're just approaching the stadium, which is just in the distance, as you can see there. Again, it's not got the greatest detail in the world, but it's okay. Nice views at least. So that's something, isn't it? Okay, next up is Dundee United. You get a little bonus here because Dundee is right next door. Look at that, look how close they are. I wonder if they're the closest stadiums to each other in the whole of the UK. They literally are right across the road from each other. Why they don't just merge, I don't know, but hey, rivalry and all that. I think they tried it once and the fans just weren't having it. Okay, next up's Livingston. This one's in the middle of the sticks somewhere, but I managed to find it eventually. It's quite a little stadium, but it's another one of these plastic pitch stadiums. It's probably the worst plastic pitch in the whole league, I would say. There's 3 plastic pitches in the league, but this is definitely the worst of them. I really don't like it at all. And I don't think Rangers like it much either, because we've drew there far too many times. Let's zoom in and have a look. There you go. Not much to see really. Next up is another plastic pitch. It's called Marnock. Yes, we hate these plastic pitches, and here's another one. A notoriously difficult place to go as well. It's so hard. Every time you go there, it's 11 men behind the ball. So hard to play there. Look at it. It looks horrible. Boom. St Johnstone's next up. I couldn't find this one, so I'm just going to presume it's this patch of grass in the middle of this land somewhere, because honestly I couldn't find it. I've no idea where it is. I did notice a football pitch like here in the middle of nowhere, so maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe the map's just not been updated or something. Anyway, let's move on to Ross County. I done this one last because it's very scenic, and it's the most north of Scotland you can get, I think. In fact, I think you can see the top of Scotland when they zoom the camera around. Look at that, amazing. It's a really nice place as well. It's just full of green, full of mountains and lochs. Yes, that's how you say it, lochs. And the sun beating off the water, it just looks great. And the little stadium's just round here. So let's go have a look at it, shall we? Also got a little surprise for you at the end, which is quite cool. So we can check that out in a minute. Let's just buzz the stadium first. Right by the water, look at that. Really nice. So let's just go down and have a look. There we go. Okay, now that we've done that, there's a lot of surprise. As you can see, there's an airstrip just to the right there. I'm thinking, what's that? Sure, there's not an airport. And the closer I get, the closer I could see it was like a grass landing strip. And I thought, oh, I've got to have a go at this then. So I decided, since this is the last stadium I'm showing in this video, I would try and land on the grass strip. It was quite difficult, but here we go. Let's do the approach. Look at it. Look at the size of it. Oh, it did get a bit bumpy, I'm afraid. So, bumpy ride. Oh, look at that. But I somehow managed to land without wrecking the plane. And I even braked as well. Look at that. Is that the most... That must be one of the most bizarre landing strips in the whole game, I reckon. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, thanks for joining us this video. Remember to like, subscribe, we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.